Namaskar, I'm Suruchi Das and you're watching Rhythm News. The act of offering prasad in form of food and water is a part of worshipping the deity. The Almighty perhaps doesn't take the gross form of the food but the subtle essence of it. The offering of prasad is the gratitude we feel from the connection of the God. It is a way of telling that we are offering you what is yours, the food we got from your grace. The row over the Laddu Prasadam at the Tirumala temple is far from dying down. The lab reports from the Center of Analysis and Learning in Livestock and Food at Gujarat's National Dairy Development Board exposed a shocking truth. It revealed that ghee used to make prasad for devotees at the famous Tirupati temple contained animal fat including fish oil, beef tallow and lard during YSRCP's tenure under Jagan Mohan Reddy's leadership. A laboratory analysis found adulteration in 4 samples of ghee supplied to the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam in Andhra Pradesh in July 2024. Shamala Rao, the executive officer of the TTD, called the results as unfortunate and that the samples were adulterated with many kinds of fats, including animal fats like tallow and lard. The officer added, pure milk fat should have a reading between 95.68 to 104.32, but all our ghee samples had values around 20, which means the ghee supplied is highly adulterated. One cannot sideline the fact that former Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy, who is facing the brunt of angry devotees and backlash from his contemporaries, is to be blamed. Seer Jagadguru Shankaracharya Pragyanand Saraswati Maharaj demanded severe punishment for the former Chief Minister and said that he should be handed over to the people for insulting the Sanatan Dharma. The seer added that adulteration of the prasadam was a conspiracy that was hatched under the influence of Congress, and that Reddy has not only toyed with the people but acted in the interest of Christianity. While Shankaracharya's statements come from a place of extreme emotions, his thoughts are not entirely displaced. The fact that in the past Reddy has been quick to flaunt his Bible and his support to Christianity and his half-hearted approach to Hinduism come up to the fore. There are clear signs that Reddy and his government have shown negligence. Tirupati Sri Venkateshwara temple, known as the wealthiest temple in India with a daily production of around 350,000 laddus, also became a part of big controversy. Labour Minister Shobha Karandlaje recently accused Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy of anti-Hindu stance, citing several controversial actions taken during his administration. Karandlaje alleged that portraits of Padmavati Srinivas had been removed from Tirumala-related colleges and non-Hindu symbols were installed on the sacred Saptagiri hills. She also highlighted the appointment of a non-Hindu as chairman of the temple's trust board. This isn't the first time the Tirupati temple has faced controversy. In 2022, Jagan Mohan Reddy appointed his close aide Bhumana Karunakar Reddy as the chairman of the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam board. Both Jagan Mohan Reddy and Karunakar Reddy are known to follow Christianity, leading to protests from opposition parties including the Telugu Desam Party and Bharatiya Janata Party. Karunakar Reddy defended himself, stating that while his family practices Christianity, he holds Hindu traditions in high regard. However, he was later accused of neglecting Hindu customs and mismanaging the temple's trust. The controversy flared up again in September 2023 during the annual Brahmotsav festival when former Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy visited the temple to offer silk robes to Lord Venkateshwara. However, he did not fill out the mandatory faith form, a requirement for non-Hindus entering the temple. TTD Trust Rules 136 and 137 mandates that non-Hindus complete the form to gain special permission for entry. This rule was famously followed by former President APJ Abdul Kalam in 2003, but was ignored by Congress leader Sonia Gandhi and Jagan Mohan Reddy's father Y.S. Rajashekara Reddy in 1999. These instances show the true color of Congress and its allies, their clear apprehension for the Sanatan Dharma and its followers. The latest controversy cannot be sidelined as a mere incident. The recent events have stirred outrage among saints nationwide, with many demanding the immediate dissolution of the temple's trust board. The guilty in the matter should be brought to justice and work should be done to restore faith. Jai Hind.